Okay, so get this.
Mm.
Someone sent us this question,
All right.
asking if there is a connection between,
Okay. Yeah.
Jesus' greatest commandment
Mm-hmm.
and what the Stoics considered like the greatest virtue.
Oh, wow.
And we were like
It's a good one.
kind of blown away by this question.
Yeah.
Um,
Absolutely.
well,
Totally different worlds, right?
yeah. And this deep dive is for you, listener.
Yeah.
You sent in this pairing.
Awesome.
Honestly, even we were surprised.
It is intriguing, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
It almost feels like
Yeah.
we're comparing apples and oranges
Yeah.
with this one. Christian teachings and ancient Greek philosophy.
Yeah.
It's
Where do we even begin?
we might have to get a little creative with this
Yeah,
one because
exactly.
the source material connecting the two is pretty thin.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it fun, right?
That's where the fun begins.
Exactly. So
Mm.
let's start
Okay.
with Jesus' greatest commandment.
All right.
We're talking Gospels here.
Yeah.
Matthew, Mark, Luke,
Yep. The big hitters.
the big hitters.
Yeah. So in these Gospels,
Yeah.
Jesus is asked which commandment is the most important,
Mhm.
and his answer:
Okay.
love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind.
Right. Okay.
And then he throws in a second part.
Okay.
Equally important,
Yeah.
love your neighbor as yourself.
Okay. So
Yeah.
loving God,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that totally makes sense, right?
Yeah. In the context of Christianity.
In the context of Christianity.
For sure.
But that neighbor part,
Right.
that's where it starts to
Yeah.
get really interesting.
That's where the rubber meets the road.
It does. It really does.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's laying down a challenge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Can you really say you love God
Right.
if you're not loving the people around you?
That's a great point.
Yeah.
It pushes beyond just the ritualistic aspects of faith and
Mhm.
into the realm of action,
Right.
of how we treat others.
Right.
And that's where the Stoics come in,
Right.
with their emphasis on virtue,
Right.
specifically justice as the highest virtue.
Okay, so
Yeah.
break this down for me.
Right.
The Stoics,
Okay.
they were all about logic and reason.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, very much so.
So how does justice fit into that picture?
Well, for the Stoics,
Okay.
justice wasn't just about
Okay.
laws and courts.
Okay.
It was about understanding the natural order of the universe,
Okay.
the interconnectedness of everything,
Oh, wow.
and acting in a way that maintains balance and harmony.
Mhm.
It's about giving every person
Okay.
what is due to them,
Yeah.
recognizing their inherent worth.
Oh, okay. I see
Yeah.
where you're going with this.
Yeah.
I see a potential link here,
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
loving your neighbor, treating them with that inherent worth and dignity.
Right.
It's almost like justice becomes
Yes.
like a manifestation of that love.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to love your neighbor while simultaneously treating them unjustly.
Right. Yeah.
It seems contradictory,
Mhm.
doesn't it?
It does.
True love requires fairness,
Yeah.
respect,
Mm-hmm.
a genuine desire for their well-being.
Okay. Yeah. That
Ah.
totally makes sense. But
Right.
isn't there a potential for conflict too?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like what if showing love
Mm-hmm.
means bending the rules,
Oh.
being a little less rigid
Yeah.
about what's like think about a parent, for instance.
Okay.
Sometimes they might
Mm.
break a rule to protect their child.
Right.
Is that love or justice?
That's a great question.
Or could it be both?
That's where things get truly fascinating.
It is fascinating.
It seems these two seemingly disparate concepts,
Yeah.
love as a commandment and justice as a virtue,
Right.
could actually be two sides of the same coin.
Oh, wow.
You know,
Yeah.
they inform and challenge each other.
They do.
Think about it, listener. Have you ever faced a situation
Mhm.
where these ideas seemed at odds?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
So we started this deep dive looking for a connection.
we did.
And wow, it's like we stumbled onto a whole new dimension.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's really amazing how these things connect.
It is. It's not just about love or justice.
Right.
It's about how these principles intersect
Mm.
and inform each other.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that leaves us with this.
Oh.
If we strive to live by both these principles,
Yeah.
what impact could that have
Yeah.
on our lives
Yeah.
and the world around us?
Yeah.
How would our relationships,
Mhm.
our communities,
All right.
even our understanding of ourselves
Yeah.
be transformed?
That's a
Yeah.
big question.
It is.
Definitely something to chew on.
For sure.
Wow.
Lots to think about there.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
Hopefully you're walking away
Yeah.
with as much food for thought as we are.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's really
It's been great.
Been great.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah, it was great.